Good afternoon, Kiera. So far, so good. And I mean, I'm sure somewhere there's a student who wishes they could just roll out of bed onto that Zoom class, kind of like this one girl I spoke with this morning who had to wake up, walk all the way across campus for her 3-hour 8 a.m. class. But even she, like the other half dozen, maybe 10 students I've spoken to so far this morning, said their major emotion today is just relief to get back into the classroom and start getting some sense of normalcy back. Because keep in mind, many of these students, this is not the first time they're dealing with changing circumstances because of COVID. And it's not like they weren't in these classrooms just last month. So they are cautiously optimistic that this is that first step getting back to normal. But just to remind you how off and on this situation has been, I spoke with a sophomore today who says this afternoon will be his very first in-person class during his time at MSU.
Last year as a freshman, I was home in the fall, and then in the spring I came to campus, but all the classes were online, so I didn't actually go into any of the buildings. And then for this fall semester, I was taking like just a gap semester. I was back at home getting some things situated in Minnesota. And this is the first time I've been on campus this academic year, and now we're in person. So for those first 3 weeks, it was kind of feeling like last year, but now today.
Now, Jason also told me when I spoke with him earlier today that he wasn't even going to class right now. He was walking to the building to make sure he could find it and just kind of using it as an excuse to get out of the apartment that he has been trapped in for a few weeks. So keep it with 6 News, because coming up on 6 News this evening, we will continue to have coverage on the Michigan State students' return to classroom. Here for you live in East Lansing, Tony Garcia, 6 News.